Hi guys, happy April 21st. We are continuing with what we started yesterday. We are going to be continuing to read the Pagoda story. I'm only doing a couple pages at a time, but it's totally up to you if you want to read the entire thing, if you want to listen to the entire thing by getting onto Benchmark, that's up to you. But when we look at doing the key events and summarizing, we are just looking at the pages that have been assigned, and hopefully I did the right pages this time. And so I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. For writing, you're going to continue your American Revolution essay, and you should be working on paragraph 2. So you should be talking all about your first person. So you can give background information, you can tell me what they did, why that was important. You should not have to do any additional research. So if you're not finding the information in your social studies book, then I probably wouldn't choose that person unless you have the time and you just think there's this person that is amazing and you want to do some more research. Go ahead, but that will take more time. So, and you don't have to do that. Math is going to be looking at the customary measures of weight, so ounces, pounds, and tons, and I am going to do some math today. So we will start with the pagoda. So I want to show you what my book looks like, and it's going to kind of tell you what some of your key events might have been. So we're going to look right here. So these are the ones that they included. Okay. The dragon appeared to the prince in a dream as an old man and an old woman. They asked the prince for permission to take 2 baskets to water out the city. Prince allows them to take the water. Prince discovers they're really dragons. It took all the water from Peking. Prince prepares to follow the dragons to recover the water. And then it shows you how to write that in a summary. So they use transition words. It's not real choppy. They combine sentences. Okay, so if you want to look at that, copy that, pause, go for it. Okay, today you're doing the same thing. This is my handy dandy teacher book, but you are doing it for pages 15 and 16. So you're going to read about the dream, which I think I kind of just gave some of that away, and then the pursuit. And again, these should all be done in your Google Doc, on your Google Doc. You're not writing these in a notebook. You're not writing these on a separate sheet of paper. You are writing these in your notebook. All right. I'm not going to do writing today because I did a lot of writing yesterday. For the math, hopefully you enjoyed King Gallon. We're going to go ahead and look at the classwork for today. So we're looking at pounds and ounces and tons. So ounces are the little ones. We're more familiar probably with pounds. That's like kind of what you weigh yourself in and what you talk about, like lifting weights. I'm lifting 10-pound weights. Okay, that's what you're probably most familiar with. And then tons. I know you know tons, but you might not have known that there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. So the chart kind of helps you out with figuring out information. I'm going to go ahead and go down to number 2. Okay, so 64 ounces, how many pounds is that? So when we're looking at that, I would divide 64 by 16. Now these are going to go in evenly. So I think what I would actually do is kind of guess and check. I mean, I could divide 16, my pen's are not going to be very good, into 64 because there are 16 ounces in a pound. Okay, so how many times? I'm going to guess 4 because that's the answer. And that's 24. And that's 64. So there are 4 pounds in 64 ounces. So you're dividing on that one. Now if I look at this one and it says 14,000 pounds. How many tons is that? Well, how many pounds are in 1 ton? 2,000. So you would divide that by 2,000. And I could just kind of do mental math. 2 goes into 14. How many times? 7. So then if you're so 2,000 goes into 14,000. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. 7 times. Okay, I'm going to do one problem on the back side. So this is called converting. That's what we're doing. All right, I'll do this one in pencil because that one. Okay, we're gonna do number 14. It's a multi-step, so there's 4 elephants at the zoo. They each eat 150 pounds of food a day. Then it gives us some information I don't really care about, blah, 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 blah. How many tons of food do the 4 elephants eat during the month of April? Okay, so this isn't for one day, this is for a whole month. So if in one day they eat 150, how much do they eat for a whole month? Well, I'm gonna take that 150 and I'm gonna multiply it by 30. Okay, so if you want to use a calculator on this, I don't care. That's fine. It's more that you know what you have to multiply. 15, 3, 4. Okay, so I get 4,500. Now that's not the answer because 1, it's saying how many tons. Well, that's not how many tons. That's a lot of food. We're doing pounds right now. I need to actually do that by how many elephants there are. So this is how much 1 elephant would eat. How much would 4 eat? So now I have to multiply that by 4. 0, 0, 20, 18. Whew, 18,000 pounds. I am going to write that down just so you guys can see. 18,000 pounds, but they want the answer in tons. So how do I figure out pounds to tons? Well, there's 2,000 pounds in 1 ton, so I have to divide 18,000 by 2,000. And mental math, I know 2 goes into 18 9 times, so that's 9 tons. So there's a couple problems done for you. You will have this to finish, and then the homework page, I think it was assigned to just do odd. So go ahead and do odd. A little additional assignment that I would like to give you, not additional, check out your enrichment. Make sure you're getting outside, PE, doing something. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but you need to be out moving, enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be beautiful this week. There was something else. Oh, I want you to listen to Brave. I haven't done that. I think I might do that tomorrow morning for us. Maybe learn the dance. That'd be fun. There was a Flipgrid that was put on last Friday for books you read. It is shared with all 4th and 5th grade, and I don't think I saw anyone in our class do it. I did it. I read a really good book called Rain, Rain, and I was going to do it for a read aloud, but it was too hard to do for a read aloud because she talks about all these homophones, and it just gets confusing. But if you haven't done it, go ahead. If you think maybe we should just do one for our class, or if you need a book recommendation, go check it out. That was last Friday's. At the very bottom, it was a Flipgrid, and you'll see 4th and 5th graders on there. Oh, and then if you need books, please email me if you need books, if you're missing, like, you know, if you need the 1st of this or the 7th of that, or just a good book, please let me, sorry, there was a bug, let me know, and I will try and see what I can do for you. So, happy Tuesday, be focused, get your work done, take a couple breaks. You're awesome. Bye.